This is Silent Doom bringing you a tutorial on how to fly helicopters in Battlefield 3, as well as some tips on what you should do and what you shouldn't do when you're flying. First, I'm going to take over the A base and then the B base. This way, my tanks will be able to go right onto the C base without stopping, and my team will be able to take an early lead. I'm using the Venom helicopter right now. It's a perfect helicopter to use for capturing bases because the pilot doesn't get any weapons. All you get as a pilot is flares. It's also good to have a second person in with you, manning the minigun and using a repair tool in case you do get hit by a stinger or something else. Like right here, I am trying to repair our Venom. You have to make sure that you are hitting the helicopter with the repair tool. Otherwise, you won't be repairing it. The repair tool does run out eventually, and it takes a few seconds to replenish, so you don't want to constantly be using it. What I do is I just use the minigun, and then when we do get hit, I switch over and repair us. You also want to make sure there's no javelins coming at you, because they will take you out in one hit, as well as tank rounds. The controls I use are Heli Buttons Default and Heli Sticks Legacy. I like the Legacy layout a whole lot better. It feels like the analogs, they just feel a lot more right, for me anyways. R2 takes you up, L2 takes you down, square is reload, triangle is switch weapons. If you have a secondary weapon, like I have rockets as my secondary, and circle is exit, X is switch seats, R3 switches you to a outside view. Right here I'm trying to take out their Viper helicopter. That's the first thing you want to do, is take out their Viper, because it's the most powerful thing against your helicopter. You want to wait for them to use their flares after you shoot off your first heat seeker at them. Then you'll wait a couple seconds and shoot your second heat seeker off once they no longer have flares. Like I got lucky there and he missed with his heat seeker. And basically, you don't really want to stay around the bases that much because they might have stingers. On the bottom here, with the square reticule, that's my gunner looking around. You can see where he's looking. Above that, it shows my heat seeker, and above that it says ready, so I have both of them, and it goes to wait when I shoot them off. And above that is the engine RPM. That means that you've been hit. To the right is your elevation, and the top left is the ECM jammer that I have. I'm gonna drop off my secondary person here so that he can take their Viper, so I don't have to worry about the Viper flying around anymore, and I can worry more about taking out vehicles and just lighting up the people. Basically, you just want to take your rockets and light up the entire base, because they may have mines there, and it's a lot better for you to take them out than to have your own vehicle blow up. This way you can capture all the bases a lot faster. You can also capture the bases by hovering over them, but sometimes it's a little hard if there's trees or buildings in the way, because your tail can easily hit them and send you crashing into the ground. Like right here, I shot only one heat seeker until he used his flares, and then I shot my second. The flares do come back pretty quick, so you have to remember that. think the ECM jammer comes back even quicker. And you don't want to stay hovering over in between bases for long because of the people with the stingers, and it's sometimes hard to get away from them if there's multiple people shooting at you. Like right here I'm being locked on, so I'm gonna try and fly away and get down low on the outside of the map. And I did get to the outside, but still got hit even though I used my ECM jammer. So I'm gonna sit here and let my health replenish. Another thing is you want to have the higher altitude when you're versing a helicopter, because that way you're the one looking down at them. Because if you're the one looking up, you may look up too far and send your helicopter crashing out of control. And then just destroying their base up again, waiting for their Viper. You don't want to wait too long though, because of the anti-aircraft they have here. And I think every ship also has a anti-aircraft. Just helping out the jet of mine. There was another one chasing it. You want to help them out if you can. And they are easy targets too to hit. And I am being hit by the anti-aircraft, so I need to get out of here quick. Except I'm not gonna make it. I flew down way too quick. And I got killed by a level 100 guy. And here it's jets kamikazing into helis, which they do tend to do a lot. And here a jet flies into my helicopter. My pilot didn't get out of the way. So if you want any more tutorials on anything, just let me know in the comments.